Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to the Match Factory. My name's Bee.
And I'm Corinne.
We're here in the sock corner.
We are. It's very nice and bright behind us.
I love this corner.
Yeah.
Look at this fonts. Isn't that beautiful? Those colors. I love that.
And this sunflower behind your head.
It's like popping out right here.
That one.
Yeah.
Love it.
Ancient arts. Yay.
We love it. It's the fall fair next weekend.
Yes, and we're a week late podcasting. I don't know what happened.
Life happened, really.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing major. It's just been busy. It's been fun.
Been very busy.
We're really here to talk fall fair. I have been binge fall fairing for weeks now.
Yes. Many fall fairs.
Porcus?
Porcus is where?
Like near Cochrane.
Okay, near Cochrane.
So just before Cochrane, headed north. I helped out there, and then Matheson, I helped out there. Charlton, I did 2 fall fairs in one day.
Wow.
Went to Charlton and Matheson. I was just an attendee at Charlton, helped out in Matheson. Englehart Fall Fair is this weekend. As we're recording, it's open at the Englehart Arena if you're interested. So I will post this evening. There is still time to get down to the Englehart Fall Fair.
Yes, go do it. Check out the lovely hand knits and crochets.
It's so nice it survived. It was under threat of being shut down last year. The old committee was just like, we can't do it. There's not enough volunteers. So a whole group of people have stepped up, and that's
super nice.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, so I was there helping out yesterday.
Yeah.
So I've been out of the store one day a week doing fall fair stuff for 3 weeks now.
And you say helping out. What do you mean by helping out?
Well, I'm helping.
Okay.
I'm apprenticing. I'm learning. It's all about the knit and the crochet.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm helping judge. I'm not a judge. I'm learning to judge.
Which is a good skill development thing for you.
And I love the knit and crochet, all of the handiwork displays. I've loved them. Like, I've been involved since I was a child. Everybody in my family has been involved. And we were lacking judges. People were aging out of the system, basically. We're losing people all the time. I felt like it was my turn to step up. I had to step up and help out.
Well, you have such a good knowledge base, like, underlying all of the, like, how do you go and judge, right? Like, well, you look at something and you know the skill difficulty in creating it, but also then, like, the layers of, like, wow, that's really beautifully crafted as well. It's not just looking at a nice item and being like, oh, that's a nice item.
And the Ontario Agricultural Association has a very formal system for their judging. So that's been really interesting for me. I've been learning sort of where they're coming from and what their priorities are, which has helped me understand and be a better enterer.
Right. Entry.
Yeah.
Enterer.
Participant.
Participant, yes.
So that's been really fun. I guess my hesitation is somebody's always judging the judge and not agreeing with what they said. So most judges, if and when I do end up judging, don't go, hey, I was the judge at this place. And then people are like, hey, I didn't agree with what you did. You didn't give me a good prize.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
so going forward, I'm just helping out.
Okay.
Yeah,
exactly. I think it's a great learning opportunity. I'm really excited for you. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been having a ball. And I just get to go around from fair to fair and look at all the beautiful things. I don't see a downside.
No.
Other than the fact that my emails are behind, my messages are behind, Facebook posts are lean, our podcast is a week late.
It's fine.
It's fine.
You guys are lovely, acceptable people. You'll forgive us.
You'll
this
understand.
Time.
So, last night we kicked off the Fall Knit Along.
The Knit Along.
The Knit Along. So,
very exciting.
This is really neat. We're doing a 3-store, 3-city sweater Fall Knit Along.
So exciting.
McNitterson's in North Bay and Sweet Yarns in Sudbury and the Match Factory here in New Liskeard. Yeah. Everybody's knitting sweaters for fall.
Which is great. And last night there was lovely folks out and we had cupcakes and...
Thank you to everybody from the orchard.
Yay. Yes, thank you guys. And I think we had a great group of people around the table and it's just basically, let's all make sweaters together. If you need help, we'll help you. Here's a new skill. Never learned it, never tried it.
Yeah. So there were people who were like, hey, I don't know how to do a provisional cast on. So we were able to help them with that. But it's not a formal class. There isn't a schedule. It's a choose your own adventure.
Yes. People have been adventuring.
Absolutely.
It's very exciting.
Absolutely. And it's a big project.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's fun to have people to help you support that through that and like, oh, try it on. Oh, what about a gauge watch? Oh, I like that color with that. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, calling out across the room last night, hold your sweater up so it's in the color. Like,
Yeah.
it's just fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it was a really nice group of people together last night. Yeah.
So every second Thursday, except for it gets weird around Halloween because Halloween's on a Thursday,
Right.
6 till 8, come on in, knit a sweater.
Yeah.
Work with yarn from the store.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really the only guidelines.
Yeah. And we have a couple of pattern recommendations, and if you want to stop in, we can help you pick out colors for your sweater.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
Imagining it.
The fun. And the making it is also fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Where do we go next?
I don't know. I think fall fair,
Okay.
and then we have one big exciting thing to tell you at the end, but it's hiding behind B. So
you see
we'll no, they can't
You
see
can't
it.
see
No, not at all.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to enter the fall fair, it's too late for the rest of those ones I mentioned, but coming up this weekend is New Liskard Fall Fair, so there's
Yes.
still time to enter.
Next weekend.
Yeah,
Not this weekend.
coming.
Next week. Yeah.
What is it, the 14th?
Yeah, something like that.
Around there. Yeah. Today's the...
12th to the 14th.
Okay,
what
today's
it
the
says on
6th.
the
It's
thing.
not this weekend, it's next weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got our dates
We're
right.
highly technical.
Very.
It's not that difficult. There's a couple steps you need to know.
Mhm.
Not that difficult. You need a fair membership. It'll cost you $5 if you've never entered before.
Right. And if you've entered the year before and you won some prizes, it'll come off of your prizes that you won next year's entrance fee. So that's all taken care of. And you get a little card.
So if you
Remember the
entered
card.
last year and you won more than $5, they take the $5 membership off and you are mailed a card so you have a number. If you don't know where it is, go to the Fall Fair office. They'll find it for you. Super
Yes.
nice people.
Or you might end up with two, which is what happened to me. So.
Oh, is it?
And now I got to select my number.
Choose
of the
between-
two.
Yeah, because you were given a number basically for life.
Yeah, it's like your number.
Yeah, that's your number forever. So if you don't have one, Fall Fair office is set up. I'm not sure if it's set up this weekend, but it will be really soon upstairs in the curling rink. Drop
Yes.
by, look lost. Someone will point you in the right direction and give them $5.
Yep.
Easy peasy.
And then you get to pick out what you're going to put in the fair.
Okay. So we came up with a sample to show you what we're doing.
Yes. So check out these beautiful.
This is the Fall Fair book I have in the store.
$2, and you can get the fall fair book, and it covers all of the everything.
Yeah, and it's got all the schedules and everything in it.
Yeah,
It's
and the giant pumpkin.
huge.
This
There's
is
a lot of
huge.
stuff.
Lots going on. These are a beautiful pair of work socks that B made. Lovely.
so
Sample in the store.
those work socks would be in the class 22A, which is knitting, and I would be putting it in section 30, which is adult socks, medium or heavy yarn.
Medium or heavy yarn.
That's where I would be putting it.
If you have,
You're gonna fill one of these guys out.
can you see that here? It's
I don't
a
know.
little bit.
Yeah, we got a bit of glare happening.
These are the entry tags. You can't really tell, but you put your name on and like all your information, fold it up, and then explain what it is.
Yeah.
And you can get those here at the Match Factory. Also, if you have questions about where to put things in, it's really helpful if you ask at the fall fair. They are very able to explain things to you.
Or come by. I have helped work on this list with many others, and I've entered a lot of times. So if you're not sure, ask. I'm quite willing to help. Absolutely. There's knitting and crocheting are the two sections that we tend to focus on, but they're like literally this entire book
Yeah, full.
Yeah. of things you can enter.
Yeah. Photography, quilting,
Woodworking, baking, canning. It's
a big section.
all the section for the
crafts,
kids.
like crafting section, like like I'm gonna put my felted sheep in.
Yep.
So,
Absolutely. There's gosh, there's just so much. There's Christmas sections, Halloween sections,
Yeah.
Easter things, so you can put in themes in the crafts. If you're a sewer, there's all sorts of things you can sew. There's senior categories. There's two different ranges of senior categories. So if you want to, I'm not sure where the years fall. I think it starts at 60 till 75 or 70, and then beyond. It says that you just choose one.
Okay. One older adult category.
Yes, exactly. So do all that, pin a label on, bring it down to the Riverside Place, the CJTT building in New Liskard, Wednesday evening.
The CGT. Well, you technically bring it over to the fall fair people, get your thing all set up, and then bring it over to the building.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get your exhibitor's number, get it all filled out,
Yes.
pin it on. When is drop off?
I don't know.
I am there helping out Thursday morning, so it's Wednesday evening, I believe, or very early Thursday morning. These people
Yes.
are morning people. They're like
Like
they're,
6 o'clock. It's insane.
Yeah,
Crazy
yeah.
people. I appreciate you being that flexible, but I'm
Yeah.
not getting up that early.
Yeah, I'm not going to drop things off at 6 a.m. I'm sleeping.
Sleeping.
Yeah, drop it off, and there's big, long tables. Everything is really well labeled, and there's volunteers everywhere.
To help sort your stuff so
Yeah.
that it gets in the right category, so that it gets judged against the right things. Yeah.
And then lovely people like myself and others go through and sort out everything, and we lay out all of the beautiful work socks and have a look at them and rank them, which sometimes is difficult.
Yes.
It's often difficult because there's a lot of beautiful, beautiful work.
Beautiful work. Yeah.
Any hints I can give you is cleanliness, orderly, like wash it, wet block it, make sure it's immaculate and smooth, straight edges.
Yeah, very specific. Like if it's supposed to be a square dishcloth, really block it out to make it a square dishcloth.
Yeah.
You know.
And then after you've washed it, make sure those ends haven't popped out.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure you didn't miss any ends. I can't tell you how often you see pieces, you flip them inside, everything is turned inside out, your seams are looked at, your sewing is looked at, all of the details, that's what really makes things stand apart. And often when you get to go and view and you see first, second, and third, you don't really even realize why, because they're all beautiful. But sometimes you flip it inside out and somebody forgot to trim their ends. Oops. Yeah.
So be mindful of that.
Yeah.
When you're
Those little
entering.
details and just making sure it's just neat and tidy and...
Yeah, exactly. And we'll have items in the store, we'll reblock them before putting them in the fair.
Absolutely.
Because,
There's sweaters that have been on dress
stretched
forms for
and-
6 months and they kind of, like, they're stretched to the shoulders. They're freshly washed, drying, getting ready for the fair.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I should do that.
I did it so it can dry all weekend.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and the other thing is the any other category.
Yes.
Which I think is a fun category to just throw something in that maybe is a little bit out there, or
Yep.
you have 2 shawls and you think they're beautiful, but whatever.
So, this is where the things that are a little off the wall go. Coffee cozies, I don't know. Penguanos. Just odd things that don't really fit.
Other categories.
Yeah, the penguano. That's the thing. It's not great, though, if you have 2 shawls and you just want to put in both. Because there's a shawl category, you need to choose your best shawl and put it in that. But then if you have a weird, funky, asymmetrical vest and there's no spot for a weird, funky, asymmetrical vest, you put it in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a fun category to go
It
look
is.
at, and it's a fun category to put things in. If you have
Absolutely.
funky things.
It's all the weird stuff. What other stuff that shows up in there? Like, I don't like. I've put in coffee cozies,
Yeah.
stuff
I'm
like
trying
that.
to think of other things.
Yeah, I'm
Things
blanking.
that don't fall in any of the categories, really.
The new Liskered lists are very extensive and fabulous. So
They're very specific.
yeah,
too.
exactly. We actually have had to work hard. There were so many entries. Is fabulous. To sort of put things together, to maybe have, instead of a entry of a hat and a mitten, there's now a hat and mitten set. Just to sort of slim things down a little bit.
Right, yeah, which makes sense.
One of the things I always jump up and down about, there is both in crochet and knit a newborn hat category, and all of those hats are donated to the maternity ward at the hospital.
So put one in.
Yeah.
It takes just put it in the evening.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be 20 minutes. Knit a little tiny newborn baby hat, knock it out of some scraps, and it'll be adorable.
Yeah, and they're fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. So put one in. Why not?
Exactly.
Nothing to lose. Just
Exactly.
gifting a baby hat, which, I mean,
Exactly.
who doesn't want to do that? Should we talk about the thing?
Yeah. So, 20 minutes ago, half an hour ago,
Dan arrived.
Dan went and checked the
with
mail
a
for
box.
us with a box from Sweet
Look
Skein O' Mine.
At this.
I got to crinkle this plastic like crazy.
Babe.
And in it is DK weight and fingering weight yarn.
Yes.
But there are these fade kits which we have not had from her before. Look at these.
They're so beautiful. This is the
They're
fingering
gorgeous.
weight.
Yes.
And all the fade kits are in the fingering weight. So come and check these out.
They're beautiful. Absolutely.
They're gorgeous.
I can't decide.
I don't know which one's.
I want them all.
Oh,
Turquoise.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really this blush chrome thing,
Yeah.
a fade, is very popular right now.
It is. Like crazy. It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. Yeah.
Kathy Walton, if you see this will be here for you in the morning.
There will be, and there are lots of other surprises on the table that are not in the podcast, but
We can't show it all.
We can't show it all, and we just think you guys should pop in and check it out. So, yeah,
It's all beautiful.
it's so
Awesome.
gorgeous.
I think that's it.
That's
it's Friday night.
thanks for stopping by and
Absolutely.
visiting with us
And we'll
today.
see you at the Fall Fair next weekend.
Yes,
Yay,
have a
it's
great
fair
night.
season. Bye, guys.
Bye.